Hi there, how you doing today? Thanks for tuning in and giving me a listen. This week, I feel like God didn't really give me anything to say. I worked on a couple of different talks, and I just wasn't feeling like that's what was to be said today. So, for my congregation, I figured we are going to have a time of prayer and sharing scriptures. But something happened this week that I thought it might be, who's got a testimony for the Lord, something that might encourage somebody or something, and encourage me. So I thought I'll just make a quick video and kind of share that. If somebody happens to visit my page on Sundays looking for a little Bible talk or something, then here, this is for you. I was browsing the web, as a lot of us do on our free time. I don't know if that was Sunday or Monday, but I kind of made the mistake of looking on Reddit, which is full of people that are scared and angry. And then I read a bunch of stuff on Facebook, which is also full of people that are angry. And I came away from that feeling discouraged. For one thing, I was like, why did I do that? Like, I already knew that's what was going to happen. But the ache that was in my heart was, how do you reach the younger generations today? People aren't coming to church, and they can't even come to church. And it doesn't look like that's changing soon. And online, like me personally, it's not like, oh, I got lots of subscribers or something. Like, people are really enjoying what I'm posting. So I just felt like, I don't know. And like, there's a whole list of things that we've done as a church, like so many things. Party in the park and glow in the dark party, and sent a team to Myanmar, and arts festivals, and handing out sandwiches, and trying to be involved in our community in just so many things. And it feels like the fruit's been so small. And I kind of felt like I'm at a dead end a little bit here. Like, I was praying, I need some hope. I need to believe, because I don't know. And so I think it was the next day, like after I was just praying, God, I need some encouragement here, because I feel discouraged about about the way the government's and all that. I don't really care about that too much. But for the lost, like, I need to know that there's a hope for salvation. So the next day, as I was thinking about what I was going to do on Sunday, I felt like the song, The Blessing, I would play that. We haven't done that in our congregation, and it felt like it was appropriate now. And I listened to it again because it's a fairly simple song, but it's based on scripture. The songs that are based on scripture are always the ones that seem to resonate. But there's just at the end there on the original recording where I suppose it's the preacher or guy comes out there, and he joins in, and he's like, may his presence be around you, and he's for you, and that kind of stuff. That blesses my heart all the time. But as I was watching that, trying to get the melody and everything, one of the links for the other videos was The Blessing featuring Justin Bieber. And I was like, what? Because I don't follow Justin Bieber. I don't know what's going on. So I clicked on that. And then there was other songs by The Freedom Experience, this concert that he was in, Justin Bieber. I'm like, what's going on here? And then, so I'm listening to Justin Bieber all of a sudden. And this one song he's singing, like, Where Do I Fit In or something. And he's singing, It'll Be All Right. And this guy comes out and he's talking, it'll be all right.
Gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
I hear those words over and over. It'll be all right. Go to sleep, my child. It'll be all right. Sleep soundly, my child. It'll be all right. I'm right here, my child. It'll be all right. I won't go anywhere. It'll be all right. You're in the palm of my hand. It'll be all right. I'm gonna wrap my arms around you. It'll be all right. While you sleep, I'll watch over you. It'll be all right.
It'll be alright.
I'll take care of your loved ones. It'll be all
It'll
right.
be alright.
My future's in your hands. It'll be all right.
Be alright.
Your past is forgiven. It'll be all right.
Be alright.
Your future is secure.
It'll be alright.
It'll be all right. I forgive you. It'll be all right. I'm your friend that sits closer than a brother.
Be alright.
It'll be all right. Sleep now, for when the morning comes, my mercies will be new. It'll be all right.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. Gonna be alright.
It'll be all right. And so that, I mean, that was a little bit like I was sitting there and I just, did I just get blessed by Justin Bieber? What? But then I read some comments, like under the blessing, there's a comment there, like one person's like, I just came to God a few weeks ago and the song blesses me all the time. And that was a recent comment, like only a couple weeks ago. And then under the Bieber thing, there's like, oh, there was this prophecy about Justin Bieber that God was going to get a hold of him and he was going to bring lots of people back to God. And then I saw another comment of this girl saying, I just got saved even though no one cares. And at that moment I kind of lost it. I was like, okay, God, like I got tears and I just had to pray for a while because I was like, just felt like God filled me up with so much hope. Like, for one, yeah, it's going to be all right. Like, I'm on your side. I'm around you. I'm within you. It's not the end. You know, like, there's work to do. There's work to do. And I'm moving. And people are getting saved. People are getting saved, Alan. Like, people are getting saved in the world today. And I'm still working. And there's still a plan. And there's stuff for you to do. You can still reach people. Like, I just felt like that's what God was trying to say to me. Like, don't look at all the negative around, but hear my voice saying, the Spirit is still moving all over the world. The Spirit's moving, and God can work in unusual ways. Like, even when you think like that's a dead end, that's when He's about to make a way there. And when you think you've come to the end of yourself, that's when I'm going to keep on going on. So that really encouraged me. And I felt like it was kind of a little bit, you could wrap it around this scripture. It's when Paul's speaking to Timothy in 2 Timothy, he says that a time's coming when people will no longer listen to the sound of sound and wholesome teaching. They will follow their own desires, look for teachers who will tell them whatever their itching ears want to hear. And we always think about it as, you know, heresy or wrong doctrine and people, but it also, like, to me, I mean, I'm not saying this is the exact application of this, but isn't it also kind of like these echo chambers where, you know, we're all afraid. So are you afraid? Yeah, I'm afraid too. Okay, let's get to, and we're all listening to, and these people are telling us all these reasons we should be afraid. So yes, we're all afraid. And then we're all angry. And are you angry? Yeah, I'm angry too. And here's all these people telling us all these reasons why we should be angry. And, you know, it's sort of like that, right? Like we're just listening to the people we want to listen to. And there's no really meaningful dialogue happening. I mean, it's not exactly, I don't know if that's the correct application, but it's similar at least. We're just listening to what we want to listen to, and it's just confirming what we think is true. And so we're angry, we're afraid, and there's a lot of division from those things. And he says they will reject the truth, chase after myths. But you should keep a clear mind in every situation. Don't be afraid of suffering for the Lord. But then this thing, work at telling others the good news and fully carry out the ministry God has given you. Other translations will say, do the work of an evangelist. And for me, again, that feels like, yeah, that's what God's saying. Because Like, I don't have anything big disabled, this or that, or, I can't solve. But what does God call me to do? Work at telling others the good news. So I felt lifted up by that. And that's my little story for today. Just that God's working, God's moving, and He's on your side. And one way or another, it'll be all right. God's got you. So I hope that encouraged somebody today. Bless you. Have a good day.